identification. How to identify a wheel and the batch code and what is the wheel code marking and manufacturer identification. So in the wheel list, if you go for the right hand side, the wheel disc code right hand side, wheel code will be there. C145. CG145 means commercial truck 145S and unique serial number for this wheel code. And next is there is an below manufacturing identification will be there. Our wheels India marking will be WL with the then round logo will be there. And in the left hand side, shift code C0C will be a shift code. C denotes for the shift, 06 is the date, and C denotes for the plant where it was manufactured. Suppose C means Chennai, R means Rampur, and P means Pune plant. And below year and month code KN, K denotes for the year. First two numeric letter will be there, alphabet letter will be there. K denotes for year, and the second alphabet letter denotes for the month. So KN means 2021 July month. From this we can identify this what is the wheel code and which year it was manufactured, which month, which date, which shift, and which plant. This is the basic wheels in the identification. Based on this, we can track each and everything with our backup records, documents, everything.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
This is Pichumani from Bangalore, CSM. Sir.
Yes, sir.
That means you mean to say the reference point, can we make it K is 2021?
Yeah.
What about 2024, sir? K, IJ,
yeah. Please give me one minute time. Next slides is coming, that one. Ashwini, go for the next slide. Yeah. Whatever you are asking, it is correct, sir. This slide. So 2023 means M. Okay. So for example, MP means M denotes for 2023 and P denotes for October. Hello. Have I answered your question, sir?
Yes, correct. But what has happened? No, it's not in a sequence, some random. Correct, no?
Yeah. For example, I'll tell you this one. First, the year code is there, no? That is starting in 2001. O, P, Q. Q will be not there because O and Q will be a similar letter. So O, P, Q will not be there. R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And then 2012, we need to start with A, but we have started with B. Why? Because 1 means A, 2 means B. So 2012, 2, B we are taken, 3 means C, 4 means D, 5 means C. So A, B, C, D will come alphabetically. But O, P, Q will not be there because Q and O will be a similar, only one difference will be there. So we are not taken this Q. So if next year, this year it will M, next year will be N, 2025 will be A. Understand? Any
okay, sir. But the month
month code also I'm coming. Month code W. Actually, we have taken this from our Wheels India Private Limited. So what are the two alphabets repeating? If suppose WL Wheels WHEELS. So 2 E is coming. We removed 1 E. So WHELS. INDI again I will come. So already June I will be there. So we have removed that one. So similar that way we are taken. So W means January, H means February, like that. So it is taken from our internal Wheels India Private Limited. What are the two alphabet letters repeating? We have removed that one and taken this January to December. Okay.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Okay. Yeah. Next slide, Ashwin. And this is the warranty period for a commercial vehicle. Warranty norms, what we are giving is 24 months from the date of sale of vehicle or 1.5 lakhs kilometer, whichever is earlier. From the date of sale of vehicle or 1.5 lakhs kilometer, whichever is earlier. Or if we don't know the date of sale of vehicle, we will take from our traceability, what I have shown in the previous slide. From the date of manufacturing, we are calculating 30 months. 30 months from the wheel manufacturing months. So we are giving another 6 months, 24 months from the date of sale of vehicle or 30 months from the date of manufacturing of wheel. 6 month grace period. Why? Because whenever we are producing a wheel and we are supplying to OEM and OEM is selling to a distributor or a dealer, then dealer to end customer. So it will take another 1 or 2 months and then warranty will start. After any warranty reported, claims will be reported, it will come from the end customer to dealer, dealer to distributor, distributor to OEM. That will take another 1 or 2 months. So some variation will be there. So that's what we are giving 6 months from the date of manufacturing of bill. So 30 months, 6 month grace period. Your warranty norms starts from date of sale of vehicle, that is 24 months or 1.5 lakhs kilometer, whichever is earlier. Okay. And for run out complaint, we are taking less than 10,000 kilometer or 1 month or below first service, within first service. If any manufacturing defect, it should be reported within the first service. Okay. Can I go to the next slide? Yeah. Next slide. Yeah. And in the below slides, Ashwin will explain what are the non-warrantable issues. Just I'll go through one by one. First, there's conduct impressionless. That is reason code is 101. Usage of space, like what the details, but shared with this photographs and everything. And machining, disc broken, machining on rim gutter side, machining on disc surface. And the next point we will cover about warranty norms, beyond warranty norms, and mismatch between the chassis and manufacturing, and bolt hole elongated. What is the reason? What is the probable causes? And wrong assembly of wheel its component. If suppose another manufacturer component will be assembled in Wheels India wheel or rim, other manufacturing part assembled with Wheels India, and ring welded with mark local welding well done. Next slide. And any external damages, accident related damages, cancelated spider drum, what is that? Abuse is not accepted, and what is the reason that we can discuss. And wrong size of tire and non recommended manufacturing tires, paint rust, paint peel off, discoloration, and aesthetic issues. And the next last point is warranty not applicable for vehicles for below criteria, that is low body modification or any area alteration done or any accident cases, that we can cover one by one. Our next slide, Ashwin. Our Ashwin will take over each one by one. And also, Mr. R.K. Rai is also from there. He is from WL Rampur plant. He will also explain you suitably. Ashwin?
Whosoever is having some query, he can ask on the same slide. जिसको भी कोई क्वेश्चन हो, जो भी कोई क्वेश्चन हो, वो भी आप पूछ सकते हैं.
Sorry, sir. Video is not visible, sir.
It is not visible. Yeah, now I think it is visible now. Are you able to see?
No, sir. Sir, clarity is not good, sir.
Is it okay now?
At last, we can have an interactive session for the queries. So everyone will be bona fide for that.
So I'll start with this phenomena. So it's the first one is this application of spacer. If you see, there are some plates, the 10 mm thickness or 5 mm thickness, which are having some lesser diameter of the contact area. So wherever there are some issues, end customers are using the spacers between drum and inside wheel rim and between the two wheel rims. So the usage of spacer should be avoided. The big reason is, if you see, there are two lines available in the first photograph. The inside line is related with the spacer. Okay. 1 minute. So you see, there will be two lines at the disc nave area. The inside line is related with the spacer, is having the lesser contact area, whatever is required for our wheel rim. So whenever this kind of spacer will be used between hub and wheel rim and between the two wheel rims, then the issue is like that if the load transfer, the heat transfer will be at lesser side and the crack will be generated at the edges of the spacer. The spacer is having the variable thickness. Against that, this machining area is also having various kinds of what we say the flatness is also not good. There are various kind of sharp.
These spacers are used in field. Normally, they are during overload application. They are using this spacer. Why? Because due to this overload, what will happen? The tire will bulge, and each tires will touch each other. So to each other will touch in the running condition, heat will be produced and tire burst will happen. So to avoid that one, what they will do, they will put a in between one spacer. It's a kind of a washer. They will put in between of the wheel to separate the wheels during this overload condition. So this spacer act as a stress riser. That spacer edges, there will be some sharp edges or but anything is there that will pinch the disc and create the stress will start from there and it will start cracking.
Yeah, one
So
more thing is like that spacer is being used between the hub and wheel also. What will happen as Vignesh has told whenever it will be overloaded, the tire is getting bulged. So whenever it is getting bulged for broken from the nave area, missing of the parts are not acceptable. The reason because if the missing central part is missing, we are not able to understand whether the spacer is being whether the spacer has been used, if there is a machining has been done, means non recommended activities has been done with the wheel, we don't know. So whenever it is being broken or the disc portion is missing, it will be not covered under warranty. Then this is the particular area where the arrow is showing it is having the gutter crack. The gutter crack is because of the machining at the gutter area. So whatever the wheel rims we are providing to you that are free from the notches and everything, but whenever it has been done machining outside, there will be a creation of notch and which will lead for the gutter crack. Then machining at the surface of disc from inside or outside surface is not recommended. The reason is the disc machine inside and outside face is been having some particular dimension for press out, like a dishing is a particular dimension which we are maintaining for each wheel rim, which is the most important dimension for the functional and life of the wheel rim. When we are doing the machining, the thickness is also getting reduction. The thickness reduction will also happen. Same time, there will be a notch creation, and whatever the dishing dimensions we are maintaining, that are also getting disturbed. So the crack initiation will start from the machined area. So any machining for the disc inside or outside is also not accepted under warranty. So warranty period already Vignesh has discussed before some time. We'll move for the next slide. Yes. Now the mismatch between manufacturing of wheel rim and manufacturing of vehicle. Suppose if the vehicle date of sale is August 21 and the wheel manufacturing is November 21. So definitely there will not be any vehicle will be sold which is having the next 6 months or 7 months wheel rim which is being fitted on the vehicle. So this is not acceptable under warranty. Secondly, the chassis manufacturing is in month of December and wheel rim manufacturing is after the chassis manufacturing. This is also not possible physically that vehicle will be manufactured before the wheel rim and the wheel rim is manufactured after that one. So this is also not possible. So this will also not cover under warranty. Then one more thing is the old wheel rims are booked on the new chassis. Suppose the vehicle date of sale is March 21 and the wheel rim is manufactured before in June 22. So maximum difference will be 6 months. As earlier also we are told suppose the wheel rim is manufactured in June 2020, maximum it will be the vehicle date of sale will be within 6 months. If it is more than that, then this will be a mismatch and this will also not covered under warranty.
actually, this is why because some fleet owners having some 4 or 5 vehicles or 10 vehicles like that. So old vehicle wheels they are taking and putting in the new vehicle and claiming for warranty. That is to avoid that one. We are giving this warranty class.
So this is a common phenomenon which might be you are also observing if the wall bolts or mounting holes are getting oblong. This is because of running of vehicle in loose condition, insufficient tightening, or sometimes what we have seen is the excess tightening is also there, which is creating the digging mark at the bolt hole area. So sometimes the bolt is also getting broken and the vehicle is also running that time. So the basic reason of getting the hole oblong is the stud or the bolt is having the hardened material than any of building material. So it is just digging the material of bolt whenever it runs in loose condition. Then bolt hole excess torque, which is needing for the crack. Sometimes whatever the excess torque is being applied for the wheel rim tightening, the nut tightening is important, but the excess torque, it will lead for transferring the excess amount of stresses over near by the bolt hole region where this bolt spacer will be there. So it will dig out the material and the crack initiation will be start from that area. Then next we are coming up to the wheel ring, lock ring and loose flange assembly. So there are different kind of wheel rings with different kind of lock ring and loose flanges. So if the end customer is using or intentionally or unintentionally it may happen. So what will happen is, suppose if we are having short-term lock ring in our as per our design condition or when we are delivering the vehicle to end customer, if we are provided with the short-term lock ring and if it has been reported during the warranty with the long-term lock ring, then there will be different kind of so there will be a different type of load transformation from lock ring to wheel ring, and this may lead for the crack of lock ring or crack of gutter. It will be similar like that if we are using the short term and then it is reported for the long also. So whatever the recommended lock ring and loose flanges are there, we need to use that one, and whenever it will be reporting during the warranty, we need to check whatever it has been OE fitted lock ring or loose flange is there or not.
Sir? Hello?
Here,
Okay. Next slide.
hello. Here I just want to update one more thing. This is critically important for safety purpose also. During tire filling, if someone is making mistake, in place of short toe, he is fitting long toe lock ring, or in place of long toe, he is fitting short toe lock ring. So it may create a safety hazard also. So we need to take it up accordingly during tire inflation pressure also. And one more point, same type as we saw the marking details over our wheel rims, our lock ring and spring flange is also having markings. So with that also we can make a comparison if the markings are either for the same month or nearby months, 1 month, 2 months before or after can match. So we need to take care of this. This is very critical with respect to safety. Yeah, Ashwin, please continue.
Sir?
Sir,
Sir, what is the possibility you are telling about? No, this short tour, this long tour and all. How it because from customers, multiple vehicles and all changing, how it happens, sir?
Not getting your voice properly. Can you just?
The question is you are telling about long toe lock ring and short toe lock ring and all. No, you're telling and all. So how it has happened? Is it by accidentally it happened? How it from the customer side? How it happened, sir?
स्टार्ट करो ना, क्योंकि देखो हमने इसमें अपने नीचे स्टार्ट तो किया नहीं था, पूरा हमने ओवरऑल किया है, हैंड डाला हुआ है, ड्राइवर सामान डाल क्या डाला हुआ है.
Ashwinji, here please point out with arrow these lock rings, short toe and lock ring to understand.
1 minute.
Sir, the question is, sir, you mean to say when you do that removing tire, there is by accidentally it happened at the puncture shop? I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Sir, you will come to know. Please wait. You will come to know. He will just demonstrate with arrow mark.
So
Okay,
suppose
thank you,
what I am trying to say is that if you see the fitment at this location is perfect location, correct? If it is sitting properly, this will also sit properly. Correct. But if you see the seating of wrong lock ring will have this kind of gap. Whenever we are putting the tire pressure inside the tire, then this area will get buckled out and this area will come like this. So the lock ring will come out.
दौड़ को छीन के ज्यादा दौड़ होता तो मैं आपको
Hello?
वो होली है
Understood.
Sanjay, please arrow this toe.
Yeah,
That
this
is more critical.
This is what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes,
The
yes.
graph is like this. So this gap is important. Whenever we are putting the tire pressure, the tire pressure will be acted on this area. So this will be get lifted like this. So the toe will get lifted and this will come out. If we use the wrong kind of lock ring for the particular wheel rim and do the tire assembly at puncture shop, and after air filling, this will come out. Okay, so we'll
Can you
move
show
on to
in
the
the
next slide.
example, sir? Short toe locking and how it happens?
यहाँ वो आपकी बात नहीं जो मेरा फोरमैन है ना वही जो इंजन बांधता है उसी को वही बांध देता है बात नहीं करना है मैं किसी को विश्वास ही नहीं करता
Ashwin ji, next slide.
Okay, okay. Okay, so we'll move to the next slide. So the long toe locking assembly in short toe locking assembly, what we have seen is we have identified. But again, one more thing is usage of long locking. If we assemble with the wheel rim, then there are the chances where the locking end gap will be have a difference. So if you see this particular, sorry, I'll just mark it. Okay, so if you see, if you check if any wrong lock ring has been assembled with a particular wheel rim, this end gap will increase. This will go like 35 mm, 40 mm, whatever it is there, like it will show. This is also a safety critical point. If the lock ring gap is more like 30 mm, 40 mm or like that, then there are the chances the lock ring will come out from this efficient. So the end gap will also increase, the side gap what we are seeing here, this will also increase. If we are using the wrong lock ring. If we are using the correct lock ring, you will get the end gap like that, and the side gap will be less than 3 mm. So this kind of this is correct. The reason is this assembly after when we are putting the tire inflation inside, which where we this will never come out. But there are some chances that the lock ring will come out after during tire assembly if we use the wrong. The next one is the other manufacturer part with the assembly. So if we are using the video and using the particular lock ring of other OEM, then there are the differences in profile. If this kind of lock ring is been not used in vehicle ring and it is been used with the other OEM, so the rim profile will not match with the other manufacturer's lock ring. So there are also some safety critical problems that lock ring will come out during the tire inflation, or if it has not come also, then there will be the chances of getting crack of lock ring or the wheel rim because the mismatch in profile. Each wheel rim manufacturer will have their own design and they are having different kind of profiles for wheel rims as well as the lock ring. So next one is rim welded with the market disc. कभी-कभी क्या हो जाता है कि we are having particular OEM fitted wheel rim, it is getting cracked. So लोग क्या करते हैं कि इसको वारंटी में देने के बजाय, क्योंकि जब ये वारंटी में आएगा तो you people will means you, me, everybody will ask a number of questions. So they will go to the market. वहां पे जाके वो जो मार्केट वाला डिस्क होता है वो उठा के लाएंगे, उसको बाहर से ही वेल्डिंग करेंगे और they will use on our vehicle. So the market disc will have a different kind of material chemistry, means whatever the mechanical and chemical properties will be for particular material, they may be meeting or not meeting for our requirement. सो अगर कोई आपके पास ऐसी वारंटी पे विल्डिंग आ जाती है कि जिस थोक मार्केट में बनी हुई, तो आपको इसको पहचानना कैसे कि जैसे हमने आप पहले ही बताया कि व्हील्स इंडिया का मार्किंग होगा, लोगो होगा, हमारा मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कोड होगा, शिफ्ट का मैन्युफैक्चरिंग शिफ्ट का कोड होगा। अगर ये कोई नहीं है तो आप अंडरस्टैंड कर सकते हो कि ये जो डिस्क है वो मार्केट में बनी हुई डिस्क है, तो ये जो चीज है वो वारंटी में एक्सेप्ट नहीं होती है। देन आगे आता है एक्सटर्नल डैमेजेस और एक्सीडेंटल केसेस इन वारंटी। जब हम लोग देखते हैं कि कभी कभी अपने पास बिल्डिंग ऐसे कंडीशन में जाती है कि जैसे हमने फोटोज में देख रहे हैं, तो कभी होता है कि कोई व्हीकल हिट हो जाती है, तो इस कंडीशन में या फिर पर्टिकुलर कंडीशन में अगर हम लोग गाड़ी चलाते हैं विद लोडेड कंडीशन में, तो इस टाइप के डिफेक्ट जो है वो आ जाते हैं। उसके बाद कैसलेटेड और स्पाइडर ब्रेक ड्रम एंड सब यूसेजेस। अगर आप लोग यू सी द यूसेजेस ऑफ ब्रेक ड्रम एट मार्केट कि इफ दे आर नॉट यूजिंग द रिकमेंडेड ब्रेक ड्रम्स बाय द OEMs, then the warranty will not be there. One more thing is कि if we are using the full brake drum, full size brake drum where the flower type or spider hub is not there, then the wheel will have more life of building. We have seen and in discussion with various types of engineering levels that the flat brake drum is being more better, giving more better life for the building rather than the spider brake drum or castellated brake drum. Next one is wrong size of tire and non-approved manufacturing tire usages. There are many field areas where we have observed कि suppose the tire size is wheel rim size is 8/20, means 8 inch width and 20 inch diameter. उसके लिए अगर recommended tire है 10/20, मगर application based on the application requirement people will use 11/20 tire. So which is not recommended by any OEM like our Eicher as well as the ITEC standard. The ITEC standard is a standard where the wheel rim and tire combination has been recommended for all the applications. तो अगर इस टाइप का अगर अपने पास कोई वारंटी में क्लेम आता है तो हमें ये भी देखना चाहिए कि टायर कौन से साइज का यूज किया है, और अगर वो सही है तो ठीक है, अगर रॉन्ग साइज टायर है तो उस क्लेम को हम लोग एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर सकते। उसके बाद आता है पेंट फिल ऑफ इश्यू और डिक्लेरेशन। एक्चुअली पेंट जो है एक चीज ऐसी कि एक इज एन एस्थेटिकल चीज, तो आफ्टर डेट ऑफ सेल ऑफ व्हीकल इफ इट इज बीइंग यूज्ड इन डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ एप्लीकेशन और समथिंग इज लाइक दैट कि हम लोग उसमें हवा भर रहे हैं, एक एग्जांपल है ट्यूबलेस टायर है, हम लोग जिसमें हवा भर रहे हैं वो हवा अगर ड्राई है तो कुछ इश्यू नहीं है, मगर कुछ एरियाज में ऐसा होता है कि वो जो हवा होती है उसमें ऑलमोस्ट कुछ ह्यूमिड पार्टिकल्स रहते हैं which will affect on the color or it will get rusty for the building also. Okay, last point जो आता है warranty not applicable on vehicle for below criteria. The criteria is like that कि vehicle level body modification alteration other than OE recommendation. So हमारे पास आइशर का जो रिकमेंडेड होगा कि समझो अपना चैसिस के बाहर वाला जो लोड बॉडी है वो सिर्फ 6 इंचेस रहेगा, 12 इंचेस रहेगा, समथिंग लाइक दैट। अगर हम लोग आइशर के रिकमेंडेशन के अलावा कुछ मॉडिफिकेशन करते हैं व्हीकल में, उसका वारंटी एक्सेप्टेबल नहीं होगा। दूसरी बात है इंक्रीज इन लोड बॉडी विड्थ लेंथ एंड हाइट। जैसे कि सपोज आइशर का रिकमेंडेशन है लोड बॉडी का हाइट इंक्रीज होगा 6 फुट, मगर उसके ऊपर हमने 4 फुट 5 फुट बढ़ा दिया है। उसका रीजन एक ये होता है कि हमें ओवरलोड करना है, इसलिए हम लोग उसको ऐड करते हैं। तो नॉन recommendation by Eicher, any modification in vehicle is not accepted. Last point is accidental cases. Rai sir continue करेंगे? Hello, Rai sir?
Yes. Hello.
Continue.
Yeah. These are the actually available as per Indian standards. This is applicable in public domain. this is the indicating what may be the probable causes and for which failure mode. So here we can show if any bolt hole crack is there. So these are the probable causes. We can check it in IS 14400 standard. So these are the probable causes for such type of failures. So we can check it from public domain also. Hello. Hello. Yeah, please mute. Please mute. So this bolt hole to bolt hole crack or bolt hole crack, bolt hole to vent hole crack, yeah, bolt hole to access hole crack. All these failure modes are reflected here as per IS 14400 standard, and it is due to application severity. So we need, while accepting such cases, we need to check all the aspect of the vehicles as discussed earlier.
One minute. Admin, can you please mute everybody? There are multiple sounds.
राय सर आपका
Yeah.
म्यूट करके चलो.
Okay. Please clear the slide.
So initially the major failures what we had in Pro 2095 vehicle, Pro 2080 vehicle, the major issue was for the flange crack. For that we have taken action with the increase in thickness by 1 millimeter. It's in October 22. So after that post we have not received any failure for the rim crack issue in that vehicle. Then there are three wheel rims which has been used in different kind of various kind of vehicle model, where we had an issue for the gutter crack. We have taken some action in phase wise. The first one was the same one. Next we have reported some disc crack issues where we have done some field visit and observed the loading pattern was huge and it's an excessive, almost the double of the wheel rim design load. Then we have taken some action by increasing the profile modification in the disc area from where it is getting cracked, and we have achieved the 1 mm thickness increase in two particular area. We have implemented this one in July 2023. This action is under monitoring. Next one is phase wise. We have what we went for this 4-tire application for the color crack. Next one, Vignesh. Vignesh?
Yeah, tell me, sorry.
Can you continue?
Yeah. Yeah, this is related to 139, that is 1.20 disc crack issue. So we have done a ESS study in that particular region where we are getting excess number of failures. We have done a field visit and
runout checking procedure in field application. Many times we are getting the complaints for wheel rim wobbling, wheel rim is lifting like that. So whenever this kind of complaints will come, initially we need to check whether the vehicle is below 10,000 kilometers or above 10,000 kilometers. The reason is, if it is a really manufacturing defect, then it has to be reported below 10,000 kilometers. So suppose if it is in below 10,000 kilometers, then there is a recommended procedure to check the runout at vehicle level. Ultimately, the wheel has to run on vehicle. So the same wheel rim on same hub and hub tight it as per our regular means हमारा जो regular practice है उसके हिसाब से उसको टाइट करे, टॉर्क दे दे और फिर हम लोग उसका रनआउट चेक कर सकते हैं. आगे हम लोग जाएंगे कि
here one thing to just for information, we need to check this runout at front axle where only single wheel is fitted. Actually dual wheel fitment axle we cannot check runout, so we need to check it at front axle.
So we will see the detailed runout checking procedure in future slides. Before that, the warranty period, so what we are going to do, whenever we are having this issue for the runout, we will take this wheel rim, we will clean the runout areas at the bore location, bolt hole location, then this particular tire seat region, So this is the particular area where the tire is getting seated, which is the most important area, because the runout or wobbling which is being reflected on tire because of this area only where the tire bead is getting seated. A runout of this area is not at all being contributing anything, or runout checking at this area will be also not at all being any contribution. The reason because tire will sit only on this area. Then we need to clean the hub. There might be some chances that some mud or something also been accumulated on the hub area. So we need to clean the hub. After cleaning the hub, we need to check hub face out and run out. It should be less than 0.12 millimeters. It's a machine component, so definitely the face out will be coming under 0.12 millimeter. But in any point of chances, there might be chances if it is going more than that, then the wheel rim will sit on a tilted condition on a hub, which will show you the more runout than the actual one. Then we will put the wheel rim, we will tight the nuts opposite to each other uniformly. We can check the tightening torque with the help of torque wrench. After that, we need to check the runout at the given position. Suppose if you have 1 minute. So if you see this particular area where we are showing this arrow, so when we are checking the runout at this location, it will contribute the wobble. So the wobble has to be checked on this particular face only, which is showing here also. There are two runout faces, one is lifting, one is wobble. So this particular area we will call it as a wobble or lateral runout. Then another area, this is called lift or radial runout. So we need to check, So we need to check the lift on this area. This also, there is a radius will be available on this area. We should take around 10 mm outside from the radius where we are having some flat area, and that area we need to check the radial runout, or we can call the lift. So these are the various kind of wheel rims. There are 20 types of wheel rims which we are supplying to VECV for different models, where the runout specifications are maintaining different. So these details we have already shared with the team, and you can get it from them, and you can follow the same specification. Whereas the important thing is the runout and face out of hub should be less than 0.12 millimeter. If it is more than that, definitely the runout of wheel rim will show you the more value. Okay. So these are the facilities which we are using in our factory. Each and every wheel rim has been checked 100%, and then it has been dispatched to VECV. So there are very less chances the wheel rim have runout issues. Vignesh?
Yeah, and these are all that overall all India service network list. So North Zone, Mr. R.K. Rai